On the banks of Mekong River, after sunrise, all life begins his new day, as usual as it was. But at this place, there is something different. Chiang Rai is located in the boundary of three countries, Thailand, Laos, and Burma. It has a strategic importance in trade and communication. Furthermore, this place is the access to historical roots of Thais and Lana culture. In the broad river basins of Gok Ing, from ancient times, communities were set up around here, and from that time on comes the stream of legends. Here is the birthplace of the legends of the lost ancient cities and the former capital of the Lana kingdom. From now on, we start on journey together to the ancient times of Chiang Saen, land of legends. In the southern suburb of Chiang Saen city, once there was a thriving city prior to the settlement of the present one. It's called Suwan Kom Kam. That name belonged to an ancient city which was supposed to be situated on an island in the middle of Mekong River. According to Chronicle, Pothisan people migrated from the south and established city which ruled both sides of Mekong River. After sunset, they illuminated their houses with lanterns. Some people believed that they worshipped Lord Buddha, but some people thought that they worshipped Naga. This doubtful ritual probably reflected the combination of mystical powers and faith in religion. On the other hand, it was their consideration to forces of nature. After the city declined, its story were told in the same aspect. Since the rulers were not benevolent, the city was punished by Naga. He varied the mighty stream of Mekong and the erosion by running water brought the end to Suwan Kom Kam. Nowadays, the traces of this island are nowhere to see. But on the east coast of river, in Laos, there is an ancient city named Suwan Kom Kam as well. Despite the fact that, based on the evidences, it cannot be the lost city in the tale, though nobody can tell whether the lost city of Suwan Kom Kam does really exist or not. But the emergence of traces awakes public response to find the truth. And now we are traveling to another legendary city. In the territory of Mae Jan and Chiang Saen, there is a lake of Chiang Saen, and one small part of it is a sleepy swamp called Vieng Nong Lom. Supposedly, it was the site of another legendary city based on chronicles of the north. It's called เมืองนาคพันธ์สิงหนวัตนคร As son of King Tewakan, Prince Singhanuwat Kuman, the rule of Nong Sae city, led his men from the north to build new city. The task was finished with help from Naga people, so the city was named Yonok Nakapan Singhanawat. In addition, the chronicles told a story of one hero, the king who liberated his kingdom from Khmer Empire, King Promkuman. King Promkuman was son of King Pankarat, descendant of Singhanawat dynasty. The victory in battle over Khmer came when he was only 17 years old. Based on the same chronicle, there was another important figure, the servant of Warrior King, a white elephant called Pan Kam. King Promkuman was commanded by God in his dream to build a golden gong for tolling on the bank of Mekong. From the river came a giant snake, and it had changed into a white elephant who served and followed the king in every battles. The legend of Pan Kam, the elephant, has been passed on and still in existence within Lana community and can be found as works of art. The story of a giant white eel who cast a spell over Yonok Nakhon seems to be more fairy tale than fact. After villagers ate one big white eel, the next day the whole city collapsed and its site turned to be a swamp. This may be Vieng Nong Lom. Though the linkage between tale of giant white eel and fact about Vieng Nong Lom cannot possibly be proven, but it makes us think that once that incident probably really happened. Based on geological evidences, this area situated on earthquake source, it's called Mae Jan Fault. Can it be folktales were a kind of tools that man in ancient time used to explain things that exist beyond the realm of human understanding? Here is a memorial site of one of the most beloved kings who brought peace and prosperity to Chiang Saen. His name was King Saen Pu. We are setting off on journey to another legendary kingdom. It was known as the beginning of history of Lana Kingdom. Here is city of Hiran Nakhon Ngen Yang. Lawa Jangarat or Lao Jok, the first ruler of Lao dynasty. He ruled over a place called Chiang Lao, some place around Doi Tung. Before migration to Mekong Basin and founded Ngen Yang city in the area of present Chiang Saen. Hiran Nakhon is Pali. It means in Thai, เมืองเงินยาง. From that time on, every ruler was descendant of Lao dynasty until the reign of King Lao Meng. He married a daughter of King Rung Gan, named Princess Ua Ming Jom Muang, and she gave birth to a son. His name was Mang Rai. King Mang Rai, the 25th ruler of Lao dynasty, ascended to the throne of Hiran Nakhon Ngen Yang. He was 20 years old. He reunited the divided small kingdoms and expanded his kingdom. In 1262, he decided to establish Chiang Rai. Afterwards, he founded Chiang Mai city, or Nopburi Si Nakhon Phing Chiang Mai. This new city was later capital of Lan Na Kingdom. Nevertheless, Chiang Saen still played important role in the establishment of Lan Na as grandson of Mang Rai, King Saen who ruled Lan Na. In 1328, he decided to build new capital on the site of an old town named Vieng Chai Buri in Mekong Basin. The new capital was built on the remains of former settlement with Mekong River as moat to the east. He gave the new city the name Hiranakhon Chaiburi Si Chiang Saen. The king expected that the new city shall be a center of trade and commerce and a new capital city of Lan Na, so the construction was well planned. Here is one part of the old city gate and moat. Viewing from inside wall, there is a stairway leading to the top of the bastion. The style is significant and unique. On Friday, the 2nd of the 7th lunar year of Dragon, at dusk, the sun went to Libra. It was the auspicious moment, based on astrological orthodoxies recorded in an ancient manuscript, to celebrate city pillar and construct all 5 city gates. There were Yang Theng Gate, Nong Moot Gate, Chiang Saen Gate, Thap Man Gate, and Din Saw Gate. Chronicle of Ngen Yang Chiang Saen tells that King Saen Pu ordered that city walls have 11 gates, but nowadays only 5 gates remain. Supposedly, the other 6 gates on the waterfront might have been destroyed by running water. However, it showed the importance of Chiang Saen during the reign of King Saen Pu. After the demise of him, Chiang Saen was gradually subdued and finally became an ordinary outpost of the kingdom. Chiang Saen is not only source of culture achievement, it is the source distinctive art as well. Here is the magnificent ruin of Wat Phra That Jedi Luang. It was built in the reign of King Saen Pu. Chronicle of Yonok and Chronicle of Chinnamali Pakon tell the same story. With faith in Lord Buddha, the king built this temple to establish a permanent ground for Buddhism. Wat Pa Sak, Temple of 300 teaks located in a basin 300 meters outside the south city wall. The legend tells an abbot gave King Saen Pu a relic, Buddha's left ankle bone. He built a pagoda to enshrine the relic and surrounded its temple with 300 teaks. The pagoda is one of the most precious sacred objects and the only earliest Lana period pagoda which maintains its original style through restorations. There are highly elaborated stucco reliefs illustrating mythical creatures such as Naga, Gala